Welcome everybody. Welcome to 9Moons Rocket League. I am, as always, Big Fella, and today we are joined by the wonderful Vamiick. Vamiick, how are you, brother?
I'm doing great. Glad to be on stream with you, big fella. We have two great matches tonight with somehow ended up being the top 4 seeds that made it to semifinals. So kind of predictable, but it's still going to be some great matches.
Absolutely. Well, I am very excited. We have two best of 7. That is right. Best of 7. We have finally gotten to the semifinals. Best of 7s are out on the table for these teams. We have for our first match Fribadunks, led by Captain Blinksy, versus Full Send, led by Captain Cap. A team we haven't really seen too much on stream. So, Vamiick, I know you had a lot of experience out on the pitch this season. If you want to give me your thoughts about, this matchup for Fribadunks versus Full Send here.
Yeah, so Fribadunks, like you said, led by Blinksy. At this point, if you don't know Blinksy, where have you been? He's one of the best players in our league. He always has been, and he seems to always find a way to make it into grand finals somehow. I don't know how we keep letting that happen. If he does it again, we might have to step in and do something about that. But yeah, Fribadunks is just overall a really solid team. They have great chemistry together. They're always making plays. And then as far as Full Send goes, we actually played them early in the season, so they didn't fully have time to kind of get their chemistry going. But they're also an incredibly strong team who actually 3-0'd Fribadunks in the regular season. So just because Fribadunks is the 1 seed going into this, that won't mean much if Full Send can get it going.
All right, well, this match is definitely exciting. I mean, again, we've always had that titan of a champion, Blinksy, against his former champion teammate, Greg Polo, into this matchup as well. So, one of these guys, will be in a battle for another championship ring under their belt. And I think it's just going to be an exciting match for semifinals for sure.
Yeah, no matter what, and like you said earlier, this is a best of 7 series, and I would not be surprised if this game goes to 7. I have a little visitor here. If you say hello and swiftly get rid of her. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, dude. We love pets on this channel, man. No problem. So, again, I mean, it's just going to be such an exciting matchup for us tonight. We have Fribadunks up against Full Send. Full Send we haven't really gotten to see on stream all too much this season, but we definitely know that these guys are killers out on the pitch. Already starting with a lot of high aggression. These aerials coming out from Greg and Bando, just trying to disrupt the defense as much as possible, kind of make a little bit of chaos and thrive within it on the pitch as the possession maintains for Full Send. Blinksy passing one, beating Bando in a 50 as well. Kevin down the field. Cap and Greg Polo, a little bit of miscommunication. Golden Shot going to take a demo off of Cap. Greg gets bumped. Golden Shot with a possible double touch. Bando going to take control. Slow it down. Not before Cap can get a nice clear on the ball. It's Golden Shot and Kevin in the corner. Ball gets centered. Bando not quite where he wanted to be there. Blinksy passing one, not before he can demo his old teammate.
Love that.
It's Greg Polo. Continuing the charge down the field for Fribadunks. Golden Shot trying to get out of the way. Passing Greg, trying to go over Bando, but not quite yet. Bando out of boost, though. Little bit of a sticky situation. Nice shot on net, just wide. Cap, low boost, trying to get it out of the dangerous situation. Bando following up. Kevin gonna settle it. Greg with a nice center. Cap can't get to it in time. Using all the boost, he has to retreat. Greg Polo gonna try to stop the bleeding right here. Blinksy and Kevin. Down the field we go. 90 seconds have passed so far.
Not too one-sided. Yeah, I think both teams still just trying to ease into it. Don't want to send everything all up. As I say that, a good shot though by Fribadunks.
Yeah, it is important for especially a longer series. You want to take your time. Don't want to burn yourself out too much, but you also want to be able to warm up to your opponent, try to adapt to a strategy. Bando barely getting a nice save, but again, This demo aggression continues. Kevin up and fast. Getting in the faces of Full Send. Golden shot with a nice interception. Cap gonna have to get a nice redirect. Possible counterattack here. Cap again to himself. Back into the corner we go. Blinksy first to touch it. Time and space passing it to Golden shot. Golden shot just wide. Greg can't get to it though. The pressure mounts.
Oh no.
Cap by himself in the net. Bando. Weird touch here. Just off. Blinksy and Golden shot miscommunication. They both back off. That could have been first blood for the Fribidunks, but instead they are now put on the burners as they prepare for their defensive rotations.
I feel like either team, no one's really playing up to their full potential yet. It kind of seems like both teams are playing. They've been in some awkward situations, so I'm interested to see who can figure it out first.
Well, 3 minutes have passed. 1 minute 45 on the clock. Cap gets a good pass, but again, explosions all around me.
Uh-oh.
Kevin with a nice touch. Cap gonna bail his teammate out there with the nice save. Golden shot gonna continue this pressure off the back wall. Nobody's there though. Kevin gonna take his time. Shoot it just a little wide. Greg, unfortunate touch. Bando off the wall. Gonna be bet by Blinksy as Golden shot. Gets a weak touch here. Kevin, nice stuff there. Looking like an IHOP with these pancakes on the wall. Golden shot with a nice demo and Kevin to clear.
I like that one. I'm gonna have to use that again.
Thank you. All right, well, Kevin up in the air. Not too much going for him. Cap gonna continue this offensive aggression here. Cap off the back wall. Bando trying to continue. Nobody's home. Can he get another touch? Yes, he can. Bando, after 4 minutes, finally is able to find the back of the net for Team Full Send.
Yeah, great touch by Bando there. He knew exactly what he was doing. He saw the open net, didn't have to get too flashy with it. Still throwing some style in there though, but made sure to just put it in the heart of the net.
Yeah, great play, never giving up. Bando finally able to succeed there as Greg Polo gonna try to clear it out. Blinksy going up for another double touch. Is it a fake? Possibly! Just wide, hitting the post. Unfortunate. Kevin not gonna get a touch here, but Golden shot gonna get a nice clear. Cap, all he can do is pop it up. Moving it a little bit forward. Blinksy bailing it out in the corner. Greg with another lethal shot on net. Just wide, 10 seconds left. They gotta clear this ball if you're Team Full Send, but a demo Golden shot pops it up. Kevin shooting it down on fortunate angle, but Full Send are gonna take game 1 after 4 minutes of a ruthless back-to-back ping pong action game. Full Send take it with a 1-0 lead.
Man, I really thought Fribidunks was going to get a chance to tie it up there, but they had to commit all their players up there at the end, and it just seemed like they would just committed a tiny bit too far. They weren't able to get a good touch towards net, ended up just getting cleared towards their half again. So I'm not sure if that was a really convincing win by Full Send. It didn't seem like they were completely in control the whole time. But yeah, I think after that first game, I'm not completely saying it's all Full Send, but I do think obviously they have the advantage here, but I think Fribidunks is still in this.
Yeah, I mean, winning game 1 is always a great thing. Your team is up by 1 game. It's 1 game less more that you have to win. But also, if you're looking at Fribidunks' team, you don't really have to worry. It's a best of 7. You know, you can afford to lose 1, especially in such a long series. Again, you're feeling out your opponents, feeling out these strategies, and you know, definitely looking forward to this game 2 where they're hopefully able to learn to adapt. Blinksy with a great bump play. Kevin unable to execute, just wide. Such a good heads-up play from Blinksy, but unfortunately Kevin just can't get that angle. Bando with the back pass. Cap gonna keep the ball in Fribidunks' half. Blinksy passing 1, passing 2, trying to go for that bump. Not gonna work out. Full Send already kind of realizing the aggression from this Fribidunks team. as Blinksy. Off the backboard, Kevin's up. Fortunately, can't touch it. Golden shot next. Gonna try to center it. Blinksy. Ball a little too fast for him there. Kevin gonna get up in that aerial 50. Again, try to continue that pressure onto full send. Greg. Defensive maneuvers here. Ball is centered. Double commit on defense, but is gonna lead to a successful clear. And now the ball is back midfield. Fribidunks not ready to give up their offense yet. Blinksy, nice shot again, just wide. Bando and Cap trying their best to get this ball down the field and let it stay there. As Bando again, constantly in Fribidunks' faces here is Bando. Gonna take the 50 out of the corner. Greg, nice center here. Can Bando beat Golden shot? Not quite. Cap forced to retreat, taking the corner boost. Gonna try to go slow here, beats out one. Gets that extra pop there. Bando on the retreat. Does manage to find a demo onto Kevin. Golden shot. Keep it into the corner there. Kevin trying to bounce it off there. Gonna be stopped by Greg. Cap, again, continuing this pressure. All three members of Full Send are up and wanting to score here. Cap. Full boost does manage to make a stop here in the midfield. Blinksy going for a nice 50 as well. Cap gonna try to settle it. Double commit on defense again. It's just Cap and Greg once more on defense. Golden shot, passing two. Can he beat three? No, but the ball goes right to Blinksy. What can he do here? He fakes it out, but the double hit from the defense. Unbelievable save from Greg and Bando, and it just turns into a counterattack. 1-0, unbelievable play from Full Send.
And that's just heartbreaking for Fribidunks. It looks like they had such a good opportunity there, but just as quick as they got down the field, the ball just gets sent back into their net. They just committed a little too much there.
They committed all their resources to what they thought would have been the goal, but unfortunately it was not. Still not giving up though, Team Fribidunks, continuing this pressure they've had all game in this game 2. Bando and Cap gonna try to pinch it downfield. Blinksy to stall. Nice follow-up by Kevin as Cap and Golden Shot are gonna get each other in the demo 2v2 scenario.
Yeah, it really seems like from Fribidunks, Blinksy's doing most of the hard work right now, and his team is just trying to catch up, and it looks like they just can't keep up with Blinksy.
All right, Blinksy to center. Greg off the back wall. This could be an opportunity for Fribidunks. Bando only getting one touch out of it. Does get a really nice bump. Kevin is going to shove his teammate back forward. Blinksy, nice little bit of shadow defense. Greg passing two. Just over 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 in the series and 1-0 in this game number 2. Kevin trying to ditch it downfield as Bando gets a nice touch. Blinksy has to go for this 50. Kevin, slight backwards pass. Golden shot gonna pop up. Just buy a little bit of time for his teammates on defense here. Blinksy to clear. Bando gonna be the last man back. Gonna stall it a little bit. Try to play it nice and slow, but you never want to do that up against Blinksy, who will run at you for ages.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we both know that firsthand way too much.
Cap with a nice demo. All Full Send here has to do is buy time, but is it enough? Not enough, says Kevin with a great read off the corner. Huge aerial beating out Greg. Cap was not expecting that angle. Great shot by Kevin. Fribidunks are on the board.
Yeah, and their first goal this series, so hopefully that can start some momentum for them.
The momentum is huge, especially considering the amount of aggression that they had all game 2. Golden shot, though, trying to go for a cheeky one with that momentum. Full Send hopefully thinking things could slow down, but no. Fribidunks wants to keep this aggressive tempo of the game. Greg up to save. Kevin playing it slow. Bando misses here. 0-second goal, possibly. Ball goes up again.
Ooh.
And ball's gonna fall. Nobody on offense there to catch the falling ball as we go into our first overtime of the night.
And so far, Up until about a minute ago, Fribadunks wasn't able to get anything going, but it looks like this last half of the game, it's been all of them. So they're gonna look to keep this pressure on, and I think it's doing a really good job.
The change of pressure from game 1 to game 2 from Fribadunks is really showing here as Kevin beating out Cap. Blynxy with an opportunity, nobody's home, and Fribadunks get one on the board. The series is now tied 1-1.
I'm not sure what happened to the full send defenders there. It looked like someone should have been back, but it's one player might have just overcommitted a little bit, gave Blynxy a free goal, and that's the last thing you want to do against a player like him.
Well, it looks like, honestly, in the second game, Fribadunks really came all out when it came to their aggression. Really trying to get these demos off, really going for their aggressive 50s, even in the air. And it honestly led Full Send to almost try to double commit on defense a lot more frequently. And I think that's really what wound up happening in that overtime goal was I think there was a double commit on defense that just left the net wide open.
Yeah, so definitely the amount of pressure that Fribadunks was able to put on is definitely going to be a huge factor. And even Full Send, the first game, it seemed like they had most of the pressure. So right now, it seems like whoever puts the most pressure on is going to win the game.
Well, the series is tied 1-1, game number 3. Fribadunks with all the momentum heading into this game. Kevin going for that double touch. As we all know and love, he's able to. Gonna be a successful defeat of their rotation on defense. Blynxy just gonna take advantage of that. Nobody's home. Greg Polo going up for the boost.
Just a mistouch there, giving Blynxy the free pass.
And it's these mistakes that will really cost you, especially in semifinals of the playoffs. You can 3-0 every team in the league, but whoever shows up to play today will be victorious, no matter your seasonal record.
A good demo there. Not quite sure what's going on. The camera switches. There we go.
Kevin and Greg gonna take each other out. Bando popping it up. Cap. Great block by Golden Shot. All three members are in the net. Blynxy, not enough boost, just wide again. All three members of Full Send upfield, really trying to capitalize on their offensive situation. Now Fribadunks has boost and time. The great dribble by Golden Shot. Greg to clear.
That was a good goal line stand there from Fribadunks. One thing they are really good at, especially their captain, is able to just stay composed whenever the ball is just bouncing in front of their net. I think he's really able to guide them through the situations, and it paid off there.
Golden Shot up for the grabs. Blynxy with a nice shot on net. Cap to save it. Bando gonna take 2 for his mistakes with his demo. Nice 50 by Bando as well. Cap gonna try to read this off the corner. Awkward bounce here. Blynxy off of the back wall here. Bando to follow up. Kevin, great save. That bullet was flying top shelf where Grandma keeps her cookies, but Kevin was able to save it. Blynxy, sole defender, just wide. Cap now making a desperate rotation. Golden Shot gonna take advantage of that rotation while they're on the retreat. 2-0 with 3 minutes to go.
And just like Full Send did to them last game, Fribadunks returns the favor with the great counterattack goal here, just taking it immediately down the field.
Great change of pace out of Fribadunks, I have to say. Out of this second game and third game as well, it looks like Fribadunks are playing as smooth as ever right now. Please don't let that be commentator scars. Thank you, Blynxy, with a great save. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. 2-0 in favor of the Fribadunks. Golden Shot. Nice opportunity. Bando going to beat out Kevin in the air. Blynxy going to keep that ball downfield. Cap with a nice pass back to Blynxy. Cap and Golden Shot. Going to whip the ball downfield. Although Cap is here. Blynxy with a whiff. Golden Shot. Having to make a third man clear as Greg going to take a demo. And again, this defense not hitting their shots right now. Golden Shot again. Being a nice brick wall for this 30-second barrage of shots. Carries the ball downfield. Blynxy. Great save by Cap as well. but they are not out of the woods quite yet. Blinksy and Kevin on the retreat. Cap gonna get rid of Blinksy here. Stop that offensive momentum. His golden shot. Gonna try to stall the ball a little bit. Blinksy with a decent clear. Bando off the wall, unable to get to it. The ball manages to get into the corner. Blinksy with a nice read. Ball bounces back into the corners. Cap gets a nice touch. Bando gonna double commit on offense. Blinksy with a great save. I believe that was actually pinched with Kevin. As golden shot downfield, beating out Greg. Cap gonna be the first one to touch it. Here we are in the midfield once more. That's Blinksy and Bando. Gonna be the first one set up to get to the ball. Golden shot off of the back wall. Blinksy met by his former teammate Greg as the ball now continues down the field in favor of full send. Greg gonna center it. Bando with a nice touch as well. Blinksy, nice read off of the back wall. Bando going for these demos onto the goalie, really trying to put some pressure on the Fribidunks. They only have 1 minute left to score 2 goals. Great clear by Golden Shot as well. Starting off, nice momentum. Golden Shot with the assist of a lifetime. Blinksy, 2 goals now for himself, 3 goals for his team. And it is looking very dominant for the Fribidunks.
Yeah, this game, something happened to Fribidunks, and they really stepped it up. And I think the way they've been playing, that might have been the dagger. I don't know if Full Send will be able to come back with just 45 seconds left now.
This game 3 looking largely in favor of Fribidunks. Golden Shot playing out of his mind in this game 3. Kevin gonna pass it down to Greg. Met with a great 50. Golden Shot reading that bullet. Nice beat as well by Kevin. Aerial 50. Blinksy gonna take a shot on net. Saved by Greg. Ball's now in the defensive half. Golden Shot off of the ceiling. He has come so far. I am so proud of him for that ceiling shot. Ball off of the ramp. 3 seconds to go. Gonna see if they can get any momentum by scoring a 0-second goal. No, Fribidunks gonna take their second game of the night. 2-1 in favor of the Fribidunks.
Yeah, and that game seemed like it was all Fribidunks. Full Send wasn't really able to get any plays going. Everything kept getting turned down, and Fribidunks were able to just maintain composure whenever the ball was shot towards their net. And I think if they play like that, there's a very good chance that they're going to win this series. They still need 2 more, though, since it's the best of 7.
Yep, it's a long series. You don't want to burn yourself out quite yet, but Fribidunks are making it look quite easy with that game 3 secure with a 3-0 win. I mean, if you're on Team Full Send, Vamiick, what do you have to do? What do you say to your teammates? How do you strategize against this?
You gotta meet them in the midfield. You can't let them keep getting too many opportunities and too many shots at the net. If you can kind of intercept any passes or anything that they're trying to get, it's gonna help you a lot. Give you guys some more time to get some boosts and really make some good rotations.
Well said, Cap and Greg. 1-2 downfield. Gonna get another demo onto the captain, but Kevin and Golden Shot are already downfield. Greg with a nice touch, blocked by Cap. Would have been a goal otherwise. Cap again. Gonna take a nice 50. Kevin saying, get out of my way, go back to your net. It's Cap again, having to bail his teammates out. Bando, though, gets a nice 50 clear downfield. Another demo, they're not ready for it, though. Bando with a nice demo. Greg to capitalize on the situation. Finally, we have some more momentum coming out of Full Send. Great execution from Bando and Greg here.
They are alive. We were worried to see if they were still playing the game, but good to see them get ahead quick here in game 4.
Bando and Golden Shot gonna meet in the middle here. Cap gonna run it downfield. Bando looking for blood. Not much boost, but will it be a weak rotation? No, Bando just in time, able to get back.
This could be open.
3:45 to go. Kevin and Blinksy.
Seen a lot of aggression here from Full Send with the bumps and demos, and could this be a goal? Yes, it is. Gerg again. Gerg always finds a way to do it in the playoffs.
The man is a legend. Beating out his former teammate, dunking right over him. Blynxy unable to stop the aggression here in this game 4. Now remember, Fribidunks are 1 game up only, so Full Send easily could tie it up. They did win the first game. Passing, golden shot, barely unable to get it. Does spin out Blynxy and takes the corner boost. Kevin trying to stuff that pancake here. Greg, decent center, now before Blynxy can get the full clear out on the pitch. Blynxy with a nice demo onto the team captain. In revenge, Kevin, upper 90. Fribidunks strike back.
Yeah, I think this is the game that we've all been waiting to see so far. So we're on pace to have a high-scoring game. Both teams going back and forth at it right now. I think we're in for a treat if the teams can keep this up.
2-1, just over 3 minutes. Cap and Greg gonna lead the charge for Full Send, while Kevin beating one in the air. Cap gonna clear it down the pitch. Golden shot. Getting a nice solo opportunity. Let's see what he can do. Gonna be stopped by Greg Polo, but not before Blynxy can take advantage. This game is tied at just over halftime.
Of course, it's Blynxy. We were waiting to see if when he was just gonna come and get a shot like that, and once he finally got his opportunity, he made sure to make it count.
These teams refuse to give up no matter what side they are on. Kevin relentless in the air on these aerial 50s, not giving Full Send any room to breathe even when they're up by a goal or 2. Kevin possibly beating out one. Greg Polo with a nice defensive maneuver here. Blynxy again with a double touch. Oh, the ball goes nowhere. Bando getting a nice touch, but nobody's in net. Golden shot. Huge execution. Fribidunks are now in the lead with 2:24 remaining in the game. Beautiful offensive execution for Fribidunks.
Man, remember when this game was 2-0? Neither do I, because Fribidunks already with 3 unanswered goals.
Fribidunks reminding Full Send who is up in the series. Taking advantage of a lot of these defensive rotations, but Bando is always out looking for blood with these demos. Great setup for Cap, just wide. Had a huge opportunity to tie up the game, but is blocked by the 4th player of Fribidunks, the post. Kevin and Blynxy down the field.
4th man coming out there.
Really unfortunate, especially when you're down not 1, but now 2, is Golden Shot going to take advantage of, again, the defensive rotations.
It's all falling apart now for Full Send, and you can see there 2 commit there. I don't know if it's just a miscommunication or if Gerg didn't mean to get that touch, but either way, they need to figure it out quick.
Kevin again with a great kickoff for Team Fribidunks. Blynxy carrying the ball by himself. Ball into the corner by Cap. Golden shot. Getting called off by Kevin. Great center. Blynxy just going to buy time for his teammates. Maybe get a demo or 2 in there. Golden shot. Going to hit it away from the goal for now. Bando looking for blood. Cap. Nobody's going to hit it except for Greg. Just wide again. This 4v3 is getting out of hand for Full Send. Bando getting it past Kevin, but not the post. 4-2, just over a minute. Kevin clears the ball and buys his team some much needed time.
Again, that composure on the goal line. It might look like they're panicking, but it's a calm panic by Fribidunks.
And it's showing. Full Send slightly breaking down here. Cap. Great solo play, but not enough to hit into the back of the net. Blynxy down to Golden shot, intercepted by Greg Polo. It's now a 1v1. Greg can't get the touch he needs. As Kevin out of the corner, gonna bring it on downfield. Cap trying to get a center pass to Bando. Bando just wide. Bando going for a second touch. Greg off the backboard again, double touch, but not where he wants to go. All 3 members of Full Send are desperately trying to get this ball into the back of Fribidunks' net.
They're just getting in each other's way now. It might be a little too much for them.
Blinksy!
Oh!
Great save by Bando, bailing them out, but it's just a little too late as Kevin gonna get a great 50 again. Another one on the board. 5-2 with 4 seconds left.
And there's still a chance. But a very small chance here for full send. Gonna see if they can make some magic happen, and no, that ball. Even with all the hopes they have, they can't score 3 goals in less than a second.
Well, as unfortunate as it is, that is the way the cookie crumbles. Fribadunks looking as hot as ever, showing up to play and showing up to win tonight. 3-1 now in this best of 7. Very surprising result to many, as Fribadunks secure another win for their team. They are now match point. Their ticket is almost stamped to the grand finals, Vamiick.
Yeah, but if I was full send, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that at all, and I'm sure they're going to throw everything at Fribadunks now just to find something to finally just get another game. They won the first game, and Fribadunks have come back, and they've been playing another level of Rocket League now.
Well, this is make or break time for Team Full Send. Everything that they've learned throughout this series, they gotta put to the test. Greg Polo, 5 seconds in, taking advantage of a little bit of mistake there. Golden shot with an unfortunate touch, but hey, listen, if you're Full Send, we live by that motto. We take those. 1-0.
They'll take that any that ends in Y. They'll take anything they can get at this point.
Well, 5 seconds in, not really too much to worry about. It was an unfortunate goal, but, you know, if you're Fribadunks, you've definitely shown that you can recoup from a goal difference. So it's not going to bother them too much. Kevin with a great shot on net. Golden shot to try to follow up. Going to be blocked. Blink C and golden shot trying to stop the bleeding so far. Greg low boost. Can't really do much. Leaving a little bit of time for his teammates. Blink C in net. Gonna get a solid clear. Stopped by Bando. Great touch by Cap. Beautiful execution of the 1-2 pass off of the wall. 2-0 now.
And a great play there by Full Send. If Full Send really want to get the momentum going again, Cap needs to be the center of all the plays. He's the best player in the league for a reason. He has the abilities, and he just needs to put them on display now.
Bando off the wall. Trying to pass it to Greg. Not before golden shot can get up there. Blinksy and Kevin. Blinksy going to call off Kevin here. Golden shot. Great touch off of the backboard. Cap going to get a nice touch as well. Trying to clear it down the field. Golden shot with a nice fake being called off by Kevin. Bando with a huge clear. Can golden shot get back? No! Bar down. Bando going to make this goal 3-0.
That ball might have put a dent in the crossbar with how hard it was going in, but this is exactly what Full Sends need. 3-goal lead here with just under 4 minutes to go, so there's still plenty of time for Fribadunks to come back, but maybe 2 goals is enough for them to come back by, but hopefully Full Send is thinking three goals is just enough.
Plenty of time for Fribadunks, but you gotta feel good if you're Full Send. You're going all out right now in this relentless offense, resorting back to your muscle memory. Going back to what you know best, just relying on your Rocket League instincts to carry you through. Punch your ticket to the grand finals. This golden shot. Trying to clear the ball out. Kevin with a nice beat as well. Carry it on downfield, got a little bit of space and time. Passing 1. Can he pass 2? Nope. Cap is going to put a stop to that one. As Bando going to continue the charge. Trying to center the ball. Kevin with a great backboard defense. The pressure is mounting for Fribadunks. This is Full Send offense. Really coming together here. Golden shot getting a nice clear. Cap forced to retreat. He's got 0 boost. Can't contest anything right now. Greg Polo trying to get a touch, but it's Bando that's going to bail him out. Again, another great full field clear. by both teams now. Blinksy with a great bump. Bando is back in time. Kevin gonna get a flip reset, nothing doing. Off of that, Blinksy by himself, can't make it. Cap gonna put it in the far post, 4-0, and full send is looking good this game, Vamiick.
Just like I said, Cap needs to be putting in the work for his team here, and that's exactly what he's been doing. This is great for full send. They're in the perfect position now for this game.
4-0, lots of goals coming out of full send here. They are in full offense mode as Bando gets a really nice clear down the field. Golden Shot gonna try to play it slow. Blinksy first to the ball, Bando on the retreat. Gonna be full boost, not too many cares in the world, but nobody's there. Can Kevin put it into the back of the net? Yes, he can. Fribadunks are on the board for this game number 5.
Yeah, just capitalizing on a few interesting misses there. I'm not sure if anyone's really expecting the ball to get all the way over there, but Kevin, he's ready for it and he puts it into the net.
Great kickoff opportunity. Ball goes just wide, but hey, that's a triple commit. Can Kevin get back in time to hit the ball fast enough to center? Not quite yet. Bando recognizing the situation desperately flies back on defense. Nice 50 here. Kevin gonna play it slow. Cap on the attack along with Bando. Trying to continue their aggression that they had all game. Kevin gets a great clear. Down the field we go for full send. Cap with a nice touch on the backboard. Bando to follow up. Kevin is there. Kevin with a nice save. Now back to the offense for Fribadunks. Just over 1 minute remaining. They gotta start executing their offense as Golden Shot off the wall. Ball is going to continue downfield. Bando with great maneuvering. Beautiful movement. Cap to finish 5-1. I think it's safe to say this game might be over, Vamiick.
Yeah, and we're getting into dangerous Brazil territory here. Fribadunks is going to have to be very careful with that. But yeah, this Cap Bando connection right now is pretty dangerous, and Fribadunks need to find an answer to it.
Bees are out in chat for everyone as the 5-1 goal lead continues to increase for full send. Blinksy to Golden Shot. Golden Shot gonna keep it in the middle here. Bando trying to get it out of harm's way and into the corner. Golden Shot with a nice shot on net. No way this goes in, just high. Almost just took advantage. That was so huge. I don't think anybody on full send thought that ball was gonna go in. Barely a miss there, but a great shot on net by Golden Shot.
That was just pure reaction that kept that ball out of the net.
5 seconds left, bar down. Golden Shot, not even able to get a consolation goal as Cap. Gonna get a nice save onto the net, 5-1. Might as well make it 6 as Bando. Gotta put it in the back of the net. Cap with a hat trick this game. I mean, 6 goals to 1. All I can say is what a comeback.
Yeah, that was a pretty big win there from full send. Obviously, on their tournament life here, really with their life on the line, they really stepped up here, and I'm very impressed with how they played this game.
I mean, 3-2 in the series. You have to admit, though, Fribadunks is still on match point, so you cannot count them out so far. I mean, they have one more game that they got to win, but full send, on the other hand, they really have to push it and go for this reverse sweep.
Absolutely, not quite a reverse sweep, I believe, but full send is going to have to keep this level of play up if they want any chance of coming out of this alive.
Desperation mode activated for full send. This time kickoff goes in favor of the Fribadunks as Blinksy gets a nice shot on net, blocked by Cap here. Greg, though, puts the burners on, is going to be Blinksy. Greg just high. Kevin was there if need be off the back wall. Kevin just gonna try to get it out of harm's way. Greg Polo, the last remaining defender, gonna pop it up. Can Kevin put it into the back of the net? No, but golden shot can. Shout out to Coach Doyle, low and far post, beating out Greg, the goalie. Beautiful execution on offense for the Fribidunks.
You can't save the far post. Everyone knows it, but full send, thinking they still can.
Fribidunks really trying to close out this series. They can feel the victory within their grasp. Is Blyncsy headed to another grand finals? We shall see in this game number 6. Bando going for a lethal demo onto the goalie, but Kevin already been demoed enough. He's well aware of the situation he is in. Blyncsy gonna clear it downfield. Kevin already up in the air. Greg left in an awkward position. Trying to play this on defense. Golden shot. Gonna go for another fakes. The ball heads down the field. Kevin into the corner. Blyncsy just doinking it out of harm's way. Blyncsy going for another bump. 0 boost, though, is going to manage to pick up the mid boost. Bando, down the field we go. Golden shot and Kevin. Kevin going to be the defender that hits it away again. Ball is in the corner once more. Blyncsy. It's a nice, solid clear down the field. Going to demo the other team. Captain Cap. Just Bando and Greg in this power play situation. We have Kevin. Unfortunate flip, but Blyncsy is back already. Gonna try to dribble it downfield, beating out all 3. Greg, the last man back. Where have we seen this before? It's like deja vu. Luckily, they are able to get the ball away from their net as Cap gonna lead the team's charge. Golden shot getting called off by Kevin. Shot again. Down the corner we go. Beautiful touch. Back into the center we go. Golden shot was not ready for that second touch by Blyncsy. But great 50 out of the team captain. Golden shot going to try to center it again. Bando gets the read. Double commit on offense, though, is going to be a lethal shot, so Cap has to take care of it.
Fribidunks just trying to play keep away at this point. They're up the goal. They just need to make sure full send doesn't score, but obviously insurance goals are going to be very, very important here.
This aggression is eerily similar to the wins in game 2 and 3 for the Fribidunks. These guys are going out and looking for demos instead of playing all of the ball here. Kevin again with a great 50, plenty of time. No boost, however. Cap gonna easily take it to the corner. Bando gonna find a demo of his own. Start the power play for full send. Kevin, though, gonna get rid of the last man standing. Can they get back just in time? Not enough boost for Blyncsy to capitalize, but Kevin taking out the team captain once more. Fribidunks is looking for the bounty placed on Cap's head. As Golden shot gonna try to clear it down the field. Bando to Cap, Cap back to Bando. Kevin to clear, Bando unable to get it, but a beautiful tee as the ball again is found on the defensive half of full send. Bando waiting in the wings, gonna get beat to the ball by Golden shot. Nice pop up as well. This is the lethal situations we're talking about. Kevin, nobody in net. Blyncsy gonna take advantage. 2-0. Just over a minute left. This could be their ticket to the grand finals after that one.
Goodness, the midfield presence by Fribidunks, they're not letting anything get by them, and the pressure onto full send is just incredible.
Bando gonna try to get that ball down the field so they can find some sort of offensive momentum. Does beat 2. Golden shot gonna get a demo onto Greg Polo, stopping their offense right then and there. Bando down the field we go. Greg Polo looking for some blood. Cap gonna take a shot on net. A beautiful save by Golden shot, bailing his team out. Greg, the last man standing, but even he is not standing anymore after that demo by Blyncsy, his former teammate. Greg desperately trying to get it down the field. Kevin gonna pop it up. All they gotta do is buy some time as Kevin out of boost and out of opportunities. Golden Shot gonna have to bail for him. Beautiful bump by Cap, as Cap finally gonna find a goal for his team. Full send just over 20 seconds to go. This is anybody's game.
Yeah, this is not over. Full send pulling out all his stops here. They're just gonna have to throw everything they can towards Fribadunks, and hopefully something's gonna let them put a goal into the net.
20 seconds remaining. Full send have to go full send in order to tie this game back up. 10 seconds left. There's got to be some form of play that they can do. Blinksy just gonna bump their only opportunity away. 2 seconds. Kevin's gonna buy some time. Ball is up in the air. Cap trying to clear the ball, but Kevin! Beautiful stop, and Fribadunks are your first grand finalist team for 9Moons Season 3.
He can't keep getting away with this. Blinksy again reaching another grand finals. It's incredible how he keeps doing this. But yeah, that was a pretty dominant performance overall from Fribadunks. They're, like you said, games 2 and 3, the pressure they were able to put on to full send, they just couldn't handle it. Eventually, it broke full send, and they weren't able to come back from that.
A couple of great offensive plays, and I mean, you know, both teams were really trying to find some demos. I think that was the key here to their success on offense on either side, really. Bando looking for those bumps and demos onto the goalie, screwing up the rotation a little bit, and then likewise Blinksy even, you know, losing the ball, just, you know, driving around it for Kevin to pick up, just looking for these bump and demo plays that full send really weren't fully prepared for, and I think that's really why Fribadunks took out took the W basically, and they're going to be your first grand finalist team.
And honestly, I don't know why I ever expected anything else from Fribadunks. Sorry, with Blinksy on your team, you know you always have a chance of winning the whole thing, and they really showed us how they're the 1 seed. I don't know why anyone would have doubted them, including myself.
Well, I mean, again, you have to give credit to both teams. Full Send played in a phenomenal series. Unfortunately, we didn't get that Game 7 that we all would like, but unfortunately, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We have a special guest, team captain for the Fribadunks, Blinksy. Blinksy, how you feeling, man? You're going to the grand finals once more.
Bro, I'm fucking stressed out. That's what I'm telling you. After that first game, I was like, oh no, it's gonna be a 4-0 sweep against us. They were just being so aggressive. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looked like that. I mean, Bando specifically just was going all out for these demos and these bump plays like crazy. But, you know, you guys really found your synergy. And, you know, one thing I have to note, man, I mean, Golden Shot, definitely, you know, from being his teammate a couple seasons ago till now, like, that guy's been playing so much better, man. Like, he's improved like crazy.
Yeah, me and Ben have been playing a few times a week, and Kevin occasionally gets in there with us, but I've just been trying to tell him, like, don't double commit with Kevin. Just if you see it, 2 people upfield, you just stay back and wait, and he was doing a really good job being in position today.
Yeah, where was that a few seasons ago when he was on my team? But you know,
you don't worry about that. He wasn't on my team as well, so like I just told him just go for everything.
Yeah. So when are you gonna drop the training packs for how to make grand finals every season?
You know, the training pack is just a lot of free play.
A lot of free play. All right.
I don't do training packs. If you're not practicing breezies nonstop and free play, then like you'll never get better.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Well, Blinksy, again, congratulations on your win. You're the first grand finalist team. Who would be the #1 team that you would like to face out of our next matchup of Dead Goose versus Atlas?
Ooh, well, see, I definitely don't want to play Dead Goose because like we did reverse sweep them, but they're even more monkeys than Full Send. And like Faden and Deadman are both like very consistent and mechanical. Well, at least Faden's very mechanical, but Deadman's very consistent too. So I'd rather play Atlas, and it's also a grudge match, like Snarf said. So I want the run back. I want to run it back with him.
All right.
Well, best of luck to you, Blinksy, and you know, good luck in the grand finals.
Thank you, big fella.
Oh man. Well, Gonna bring. Okay. All right. Got part 2 of interview. Kevin, what's up, Kevin?
Hello.
How you feeling after that match, man?
Good out of 10.
Good out of 10.
Good
Understandable.
out of 10.
Well, it seemed a lot of times you were very aggressive in these aerial 50s. I did see a couple whiffs, but more often than not, you were able to get really good aerial 50s, beating out the likes of Cap and Bando as well in the air, and lead your team to some really nice offensive maneuvers. So what I want to say is, how do your comms look like when you're calling off golden shot, or when you're saying like, oh no, I'm beating him in the air? Like, give me a little taste of your communication for Team Fribadunks.
Well, it might be a little too vulgar to say on the air, so I'll give you the spark notes. But usually, so I don't know how me and Ben do it, where we are always in the same position on opposite sides of the field. Like, we will both be going at the same ball from different angles, and it's pretty much just comes down to who yells at the other person first.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's got to be the loudest one in the room. Whoever's the loudest should get the ball at that point.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've met me. I can get a little loud on occasion.
Yeah,
so.
I think I've heard you get kind of loud every now and then.
I usually get my voice over his in those situations. Yeah, no, learning. Me and him learning to play around each other this season has been like something we've been trying to work on a lot, because me and him needing to call each other off just happens like way too frequently.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
but when we do get the call, it works well.
Yeah, the chemistry is definitely there. We can see that pretty clearly. But so we asked Blinksy the same thing. Who are you looking forward to playing in the grand finals? Would you rather Atlas or Dead Goose?
I want to play Atlas so bad.
You want Atlas? All right.
Yeah.
Blinksy said the same answer. He wants the run back against them.
Yeah, I mean, I have my personal feelings.
Right.
So okay, I don't want this to sound disrespectful. I just think Atlas is more fun to play against. First off, I think their play style is more enjoyable for the type of team that I like to play against. Faden and Deadman are a little too unhinged for my tastes. they're kind of all over the place. I feel like End and Snarf play a little bit more like collected. Because playing against people who are unhinged and monkeys is just like stressful and scary. And that's not to say that End's team isn't stressful and scary, but they're stressful and scary in a different way.
Understood. Well, Kevin, again, congratulations on making it to the grand finals, and good luck, good sir.
Thank you. I appreciate your support.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was only the first half of our playoff night. We have another semifinal match. Just like we had referenced before, we have Team Dead Goose, led by Captain Faden, up against Atlas 512, led by End 4K. Gonna be a good match, Vamiick.
Yeah, definitely. This one, going into this last match, I was pretty confident in Full Send. I was pretty confident they were going to be able to pull it off. Obviously, that didn't happen. But this match between Atlas and Dead Goose, I'm honestly not sure what to expect. Both teams have been really strong. Atlas came from behind in the standings to get that 2 seed and get their first round bye directly into the semifinals, beating Dead Goose in the process to knock them out of the 2 seed. I feel like if I really had to make a pick for this one, I'd say Dead Goose, even though they are the 3 seed coming in. But I know they've been grinding and they really do not want to lose twice to Atlas.
Yeah, well, again, chat, predictions are up for 5 minutes, so let us know with your channel points, see who you are rooting for, or who will take the dub, who will be the second grand finalist of Season 3. So far, off to a great start. Atlas, N4K with a nice solo play, going to beat out Deadman and Walkin'. Great opportunity, Snarf with a dunk! Atlas starting strong.
Snarf, our leader, our savior, starts it off early here with a great 50.
Yeah, and 4K with a nice solo play bait here off of the ceiling. Getting a nice front flip into a great 50 for Snarf to just dunk on. Really great execution for this team. As Goose going to clear the ball downfield. And to Dark, Faden going to get a nice demo. Stopping their slow play quite a bit. Deadman walking. Going to get a nice bump. Faden on defense. Rocking the skyline today. Good choice of car.
Always
as
a good
Goose.
choice.
Down the field. Just going to center it to his teammate Faden. Faden with a nice shot on net. Dark can't get to it, and neither can Snarf. Faden from downtown strikes back.
We call that one a rainmaker where I'm from. I'm sure he's chilling in the chat over here. He'll appreciate that. But yeah, Faden tying this game up all the way from his side of the field.
Great play showing Faden is a danger at all angles. Getting a nice kickoff for his team as well. Not even a minute has passed. Goose and Deadman going to double commit on offense. Getting a nice pinch play. And 4K trying to continue that momentum. Deadman walking. Off of the backboard, going for a double touch. Is going to fake out the enemy team. As Faden going to pick it up where he left off. Snarf. Down to end. Seeing if he can do anything with it. Double tap. Snarf again there to dunk. This time blocked by Faden. Dark with an opportunity though. Off the back wall. Great touch by Faden. Beating out Snarf as well. And the last man back going up for another solo play. Upper 90 and 4K.
Yeah, N4K showing us why he's the captain of this team with plays just like that.
Beautiful execution from the team captain. Two to one now. 3:30 to go. Atlas taking a lead in possession and momentum. Faden, slow play off of the back wall. Dark not getting a touch. Deadman walking, going to capitalize. Down the field we go. N4K with a great 50. Full field clears. The ball gets centered. Nobody's around except for Faden. Going to try to pass it by Snarf. Snarf to intervene. Goose. Going to block the ball as well. Deadman walking. Just trying to move the chains downfield. Goose, last man back. Ball put to the corner, and 4K with a wide angle. Causes Faden and Goose to jump. They can't capitalize on the shot. Goose. Again, going for a nice touch downfield. Blocked by N4K. Wants to continue that momentum for his team. Continue this offensive pressure. But Faden's going to slow play it. Beating out Snarf. N4K, last man back. Going to whiff it off of the backboard. Deadman walking. Going to capitalize, and we are tied with 2:24 to go.
Dead Goose showing that pressure that Kevin was afraid to see in the grand finals, but Dead Goose is going to try everything they can to give Kevin that pressure.
Just like we've seen all season, Dead Goose continuing that offensive pressure. Goose, shot just wide as Deadman walking. Going to continue this possession. Downfield we go, however. Great 50. Faden. Lots of ping pong action here in this second minute. Deadman walking and Goose. Goose going to find a touch he needs. Clear downfield. Faden reading the wide touch by N4K. Deadman walking. Going to fake, putting it into the back of the net. Beating out N4K. Snarf, zero boost, zero problems. Just trying to get a 50 to buy his team some time. N4K going to interrupt the play by Goose. Dark with a nice 50. Faden. Going to give N2 for his mistakes as Goose. Going to rotate out. Faden with a nice touch as well. Goose. Going to just try to find boost here as N4K. Passing it down to Snarf. Just wide. Deadman walking makes a good save. Faden off of the corner we go. Going to get beat out by Dark. Faden. Necessary touch as they move the chains down the field. Snarf. It's a nice shot blocked by Goose. Faden going to try to continue this momentum. With a backwards touch, and 4K playing it slow off the goal line. Very dangerous spot indeed, but he knows his limits. As Snarf gonna stop the bleeding. Faden, 0 boost, 0 problems. Passing it to Dark. Dark with a nice clear. 50 seconds to go. No team showing signs of weakness. As N4K gonna get a nice 50. And commentator's curse. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. N4K gonna get a dunk on offense.
The
3
good
to
old
2, 43
commentator's
seconds
curse.
left.
And as he heard you talking about him, he knew as soon as he said that, he knew that was his opportunity to give Atlas the lead.
This is why I don't want to take bets or wages, because unbelievably, I am always wrong. Ball cleared downfield, 30 seconds to go. Atlas just trying to buy time, but Goose with the angles. Taking advantage of the slow play from Snarf. Crazy angle. Dark just was not ready for that.
It looked like Snarf was trying to dribble it out, but the ball just popped on top of his car a little earlier than he would have liked, and that gave him just an unfortunate position to get that 50 right off his car.
3 to 3, 20 seconds left. Dead Goose looking to close this first game out. It's going to be a long best of 7 if this is how every game is going to get played out. 10 seconds left, though. Deadman walking, centering it for Faden. Snarf just back in time. Goose up with limited boost, but I believe we're just going to go to an overtime. Deadman walking, though, is going to center it. Snarf from downtown just going to take it down to the ground. We have another overtime, first overtime of this series. Both teams looking like they can take the win for game number 1. And 4K with a nice demo chase. Snarf finally going to execute the demolition. It's Deadman walking. Forced to go back to his corner. 50s are going absolutely crazy right now. Faden gonna go for a shot on net. And 4K, great save. Deadman walking with another pancake. As he wants to move the chains forward. Dark unable to get him. Upper 90. Inward bounce. Faden. 41 seconds into overtime. Dead Goose take the first game.
Oh, how did that ball go in? I thought there was no way it could bounce in towards the net. I thought for sure that was going to bounce out, but somehow it finds the net, and I'm sure Dead Goose isn't going to be complaining about the physics of this game.
Especially when it comes to playoffs, Vamiick, we take those.
Exactly.
Faden absolutely. 2 goals on the first game already, looking fairly dominant. Both teams, though, definitely looking good so far, but I believe Atlas really shouldn't feel too bad about that loss.
No, absolutely not. They were in it the whole time. Just a few unfortunate bounces or 50s that didn't go their way, but besides those, they could have easily won that game.
Well, this game is definitely cooking up to be one of a more exciting series, as it is the semifinals. Both teams raring to go, as Snarf taking advantage 2 seconds in. That might be a 9Moons record.
It very well could be.
2 seconds in, Snarf gonna find the back of the net. Strike
Just
first blood
able
for
to-
game 2.
He's just able to beat the 2 defenders there.
Atlas 512 definitely trying their best to recoup from game 1. It was an unfortunate situation for these guys. 447, another shot on the net for Atlas. Definitely not giving up after that first game. Snarf gonna try to put it into the corner. Faden trying to find the angle he needs. Precise and calculated. Off of the backboard we go, and 4K gonna get demoed by Faden in the air. Crazy double demo play. Snarf the sole survivor. Goose just wide. Unable to get that ball into the back of the net. Unfortunate, but it was a great offensive opportunity for Team Dead Goose. Atlas 512 have to watch where they're going when you're going into one of the leaders in demolitions in the semis.
Yeah, that 4th man coming out for Atlas there. just like we saw in the last series.
Goose with a shot on net, back into the corner. High bounce, Faden trying to find the demo. He does, and 4K gonna pick up where Snarf left off. Nice 50 into the corner. Goose up to bat, dead man walking, moving the chains forward. And 4K, last man back. Goose with another shot on net. Dark, 0 boost. Faden gonna bicycle kick it as the dead Goose aggression is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, another bump onto Dark. Boost starving the enemy team. These guys are desperate to get this ball out of their zone. Move the ball downfield as Snarf and N are successful in doing so. Dark gonna stop the bleeding. And now it's their turn for offense. It's Faden, prepared to go for a save here. Snarf and Deadman walking. Goose gonna get beat out by N4K. 2-0 now.
Yeah, great showing here from Atlas. They've just been buying their time. They got that quick goal in the beginning, which kind of it's allowed them to take a different game plan into game 2 here.
Definitely not worrying too much about that game 1 overtime goal. It was unfortunate, but Atlas 5-12 believing in themselves, confident that they can turn this series around after that first game. Faden trying to go for a play off of the back wall. Deadman walking, trying to get in Dark's face. Is not going to get the corner boost though. So Deadman walking, going to be on the retreat. Great bump by Faden though. As Goose going to take the reins. Ball is up for Goose, maybe beating N. No. And going to be the first one to that ball. Goose out of boost. So just going to be on the retreat, but he's the last man back. Deadman walking, unable to get it. Goose, perfect timing. Able to find the boost and continue their offensive drive. Snarf unable to get a touch. Another bump, but Dark going to bail them out for now. Faden with a great touch. Just wide. Dark is the sole goalie. Deadman walking, going to play it slow. 0 boost. Unable to do anything. Faden with another touch as well. And 4K finally going to bail his team out. Getting it out of the half. Snarf trying to follow up. Blocked by Deadman. Is unfortunately not going to get that second touch. Faden and have to compensate. Dark trying to find some sort of momentum for his team on offense so far. Ball is not really moving. Deadman walking though. Ball into the Atlas corner. Faden gonna get beat out by Snarf in the 50, and 4K is already up. Dark, maybe a follow. Upper 90, double commit on defense. They can't find it. And 4K with 2 goals for himself on the board.
And Dead Goose, they've had several opportunities this game, and the accuracy just hasn't been there. And that a mixture of that and Atlas has been standing pretty strong on the goal line. So if they keep this up, it's going to be a good time for them.
Just over 1 minute remaining. Dead Goose unable to find the net in this game 2. Goose with the center. Too far forward. Snarf just going to take advantage of it. Faden with an unfortunate ceiling backflip. I know all too well how that feels. Deadman walking off the backboard. Faden, the self-dish, taking advantage that nobody's home. Gonna knock twice and put 1 ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's a great play. That's a play that Faden just has to make if Dead Goose is gonna have a chance here.
50 seconds. I've definitely seen comebacks like these happen. Just like that. Commentator's blessing. Faden getting a second goal from the kickoff. Great touch again. Dark was not anticipating his captain to get beat on the ball there.
We have ourselves a game here. This isn't just going to be an easy one for Atlas.
40 seconds to go. Faden looking to make his hat trick. 0 boost. Snarf going to stay back in the net to make sure that doesn't happen once more. His end. Getting a nice clear coast to coast. Faden out of boost, out of opportunities. Goose going to be the last man back. And 4K looking for his team. Not going to find him. As Dark just trying to keep it in their zone for now. Snarf with a nice center. Nobody's home. Goose, back into the corner we go. 10 seconds. They got to get this ball out of their half. Faden desperately trying to hit it upfield. Deadman walking. Going to be met by Dark. 5 seconds. It's entirely possible. And 4K flying in from downtown to save that ball. Could have been disastrous. And another overtime as Goose unable to get to that ball. Atlas 5-12 tie up the series 1-1. Vamiick, what are you thinking?
I think that was definitely a great showing from Atlas, but it got a little sketchy there towards the end. Faden coming out with some good plays and capitalizing on just a slight miss there from end 4K, I believe it was. But yeah, I think this is still anyone's series after these first 2 games.
Yeah, well, it is 1-1 in the series, so now it has become technically a best of 5. Whoever wins 3 more will be victorious in this best of 7. Both teams really raring to go. You know, Faden, I've talked with him in the previous past couple of days, and he has been telling me constantly how much he wants this win so bad against Atlas, and both teams are just raring to go in this game number 3. We'll see who has the momentum moving forward, and so far it's looking like end just wide though. Atlas 5-12 looking like they can rule the world with that offensive play, but unfortunately the shot was just wide. Faden, the great shot as well. Snarf to intercept, so close for Atlas. Faden gonna be in the face of N4K as well as Snarf. Playing is slow, taking advantage, nobody's home quite yet. Gonna dish to himself, not the touch he wanted though. We get an awkward bounce. N4K gonna be met by a defender. Goose taking it up the wall we go. Snarf trying to stop the bleeding N4K in the corner now. Gonna 50 it with Goose. Faden. N4K carrying it down the field. Full boost opportunity. Deadman walking, trying to get into his face. Faden gonna get the clear he needs. N4K is out of the way, but Dark is here to stay as he hits the ball back into the corner and clears it down the pitch. Faden getting a nice pinch down the field as well. They don't want their offensive momentum to stop here. Snarf. Lots of clears, lots of ping pong action, as I like to call it, Vamiick, so far in these first 90 seconds.
Definitely been almost a great shot there by Faden. Oh, I'm sorry, by Goose.
Deadman walking is going to steal the corner boost. Just wide as well, though, but Faden thought it was going in, so it is going to get baited for the jump. And 4K going to take advantage of the double commit with on defense. Goose just unprepared for N's touch, and Faden having to compensate for it. Unfortunately, again, it was wide, so N just has an open net.
And we've seen so many shots just ring off the post for both teams now. I think as soon as one of these teams gets dialed into their accuracy, it might just be over from that point.
Goose down the field we go. Faden as well. Goose gonna try to get a touch on there, baiting out Snarf and End. Nobody's getting the ball, but Deadman walking gonna get the softest touch ever. Put him on the Charmin logo.
Hey, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to go in.
23 miles an hour. Very slow goal for Team Dead Goose, but nonetheless, it is a goal. Just under 3 minutes to go. Dead Goose ties it up. Deadman walking. Nice shot on net, blocked by End. Goose gonna get one more touch. Off the walls we go, and 4K again off the backboard. Snarf, End, and Dark all playing very great defense in this past minute. And 4K gonna bait out the defender, Faden. Gonna read it off the back wall. Nice clear by Goose. Intercepted by N4K though. They want to keep this offensive pressure going. Dark and Goose meeting in the middle here. N4K shot on net. Saved by Deadman walking. Great save for his team. N4K with a tight knit rotations. Might be out of whack, but N4K is going to turn it. onto Dead Goose and wind up demoing Goose here. Shout out to one of my favorite casters in the world, Novanta, because it is now the witching hour. Dang it. 90 seconds left. Anything goes here. This is where teams really start to step it up and step up their aggression as Snarf gonna find a nice shot on net. N4K just wide as well. Faden gonna bail out his team as they're retreating. On the back wall we go. Everybody's gonna miss it. Snarf, sole defender. Watch out for the flying V. Faden trying to go for the flick. Gonna actually bump with his teammate. Deadman Walken's got to be careful here as N4K off of the back wall. Great block by Deadman Walken, stopping it where he stands. Goose getting a nice clear as well. Faden getting a nice one-off touch. Deadman Walken keeping it in Atlas's half here. Dark. Great save as well, but nobody's home. Hello, you gotta get back, Goose! Gonna take advantage. Their ideology of boost over ball, 2-1 now, less than a minute.
Deadman Walken just staying in the corner, getting that ball back mid, just being a nuisance for Atlas, and it pays off there with 43 seconds to go.
Unfortunate circumstances for Atlas.
Oh.
But N4K gonna redeem himself, gonna get a nice equalizing goal from downtown, beating out one. And then beating out Goose and Faden as well. Getting a nice little solo play for an equalizer for his team. And just like that, Atlas are back in it with just over 30 seconds left.
And this is still anyone's game at this point. All these games have just been a back and forth. So no, there's no telling who's gonna get the advantage here.
Deadman walking with a nice attempt. Faden gonna double commit on offense to keep that ball in their field. Goose gonna get a silly bump onto Faden as Deadman continuing the charge. N4K having to flip for that. Goose with a nice shot on net, blocked by Dark. N4K, this could be dangerous for Dead Goose. Deadman Walken gonna clear it out of harm's way. And just like that, we have another overtime.
Both these teams are just giving it their all right now. And why wouldn't you? It's the semifinals. One series win and you're going to grand finals.
N4K clearing it downfield. Both teams want to be a part of 9Moons history. Both teams relentless in offense and defense. The yin to their yang. Goose beating out N4K. Snarf gonna take it nice and slow. Deadman with a great clear. Just gonna start to move his teammates upfield here. Trying to go for a nice 50. Goose with a nice block. Going up for another play. What a bait with a touch. Deadman Walken just gonna take advantage of it. They thought Goose was gonna get that touch, but instead they're met by a bullet from Deadman Walken.
A great shot there by Deadman. Just sends that right into the net. I don't think anyone was expecting it. You're right. And that's what's going to give Dead Goose the advantage here going into Game 4.
Another overtime win for Dead Goose. You got to start worrying if you're Team Atlas. I mean, they twice in a row now, they've been able to get you to overtime and wind up executing the final play. You have to learn to play a little bit more defensive here on these opportunities because, again, Dead Goose, they are relentless on offense and are always thinking about how to score on you. So you have to be aware of their aggressive nature. Atlas down 1-2 now in this Game 4.
I don't think Atlas should really be too worried. I mean, they've been in all the games so far. Everything's been close, so they just need to get the accuracy going. Like I said, both teams' accuracy hasn't fully been there. So I think if they can get that under control, it's going to be a lot easier for them to stay in the series.
Certainly looking for an equalizing game in the series to make them feel a little bit more comfortable. Unfortunate touch from Faden as Goose, last man back, going to beat out Dark. Snarf going to take his time, recognizing He doesn't have to play impatiently. He can set up his teammates wherever. Great touch by Goose. Is this a downwards pass from Faden? Great execution on offense, but that leaves your net wide open. Faden barely able to get back in time, as that could have been very dangerous for Team Dead Goose.
I think that's just the power of the Skyline there. The Skyline gives you an extra 1 mile an hour speed limit, so he's able to get back to the ball there.
Skyline gives you wings, as I always say. Awkward double commit on offense from end of Snarf. Though Snarf gets a nice clear. Faden already up in the air to stop it. And 4K. Going for another solo play. Can they read it? Wind up triple committing on defense. Luckily, they all landed in front of the net, so nothing too bad happened. Great 50 from Faden, though. Automatically putting Atlas on defense. Dead man walking in Dark in the air. Dark's gonna beat him out. Goose and Faden gonna double commit. Faden gonna get the touch he needs. Passing two, can he pass N4K? No, but Goose is behind him. N4K with a double save. What a play by End.
Absolutely. End's just carrying the team defensively with this game so far. He's the only reason a goal hasn't been in, but this one might be an off the post.
Bar down, so close from Team Dead Goose. Triple commits. They were so sure they were able to get back on offense to secure that goal, but unfortunately, with the crazy saves from Atlas right now, it's not looking so. Ironclad defense so far this game, and we're only halfway in.
Oh no. I thought there was a chance that ball just went in, but Dead Goose able to scramble back.
Goose, the last man back for his team, the brick wall. Faden and Deadman. Gonna try something on offense. Goose with a great opportunity. Dark. Way to be there in position as Dark gets a nice save. And back into the corner we go. Great 50 as well. Leading the charge. Faden trying to get a nice touch. Just wide, but does keep the ball in Atlas's half for another minute. As Goose getting a nice ball. N4K trying to hit it where Dead Goose is not. Plan seems to have worked. Great bump, but is it enough? Deadman walking, slow playing it when it's crossing your goal line. 90 seconds. Atlas strike first in this game 4.
And who did this ball end up going? Oh, it just rolled off the corner. That's awful for Dead Goose. You got to be sitting there wondering, how do we let that happen?
Oh, you hate to see it. Just over 90 seconds to go. They have to come back with one goal for themselves. Deadman walk with a solo play blocked by Snarf, but you hate to see it. That's the kind of goal you don't want to see, and Snarf just gonna throw dirt in their eyes. Second goal now, just over a minute, 2-0. And it does not feel good if you're Team Dead Goose right now.
If you're Dead Goose, you just got to remember that you scored 2 goals in the final minute before. It's very doable again, and they're going to be looking to maybe send this one to another overtime. They haven't dropped overtime yet, but I'm sure they'd love to win it in regulation as well.
A lot less stress to be put on yourself if you're able to win it in regular. But Dark just going to clear the ball down, and 4K with a beautiful touch, bar down and out. Snarf unable to capitalize on that touch. Crazy opportunity, could have been amazing. Deadman walking with a whiff as well. Faden gonna clear the ball downfield, but not before N4K can start a power play for his team as 40 seconds remain in this game number 4. Deadman walking. Gonna slow play the ball, unfortunately not get the touch he wants. Faden almost getting it past Dark. Deadman walking though. Getting a nice touch and gonna go coast to coast with that touch. Snarf to follow up, 20 seconds now. Atlas may have bought enough time to secure them the win in this game number 4. And 4K bar down. Is it gonna be out? No, and 4K gonna get the bicycle kick. 3-0 now. And I think it's safe to say Atlas has secured this game.
Yeah, definitely. This series is pretty much tied right now, and this series has Game 7 written all over it. These two teams are so evenly matched, and with the way they're playing, both teams going back and forth, why wouldn't the series score go back and forth?
Absolutely. And just for another consolation prize, another vote for their momentum to keep going. Snarf just going to shoot one into the back of the net from downtown. Making it 4
stats.
Just padding the stats. Nothing too big. As the final seconds tick, you got to think Dead Goose. Not sure if they feel comfortable with the series equalizing again.
Justin! Nah.
You'd love to see it, Faden. Trying to slam him, but this ball is keeping up, man. Atlas won another one. Faden just gonna slam it down, but Atlas dominating this game 4, making the series 2-2 now. Both teams only needing 2 more wins to secure the grand final spot for themselves and face Fribidunks for our grand finals.
Yeah, this was the first game where one team just ran away with it. Every other game up until this point has been really close, back and forth. Really, every game up until this one could have gone either way. So hopefully Atlas, that might have just lit something. They might get something started here and start to run away. But if Dead Goose is gonna have anything to do with it, they're gonna make this close again.
Well, again, it is anybody's game here. Deadman walking, trying to go for the slow play. Faden just wanting blood. Out for some demos here. Faden with a nice demo onto Snarf. N4K, though, going to move the chains. It's a nice shot on net with a wide angle, but Goose to Faden. Can Faden read this? This would be insane. What a play, but a nice pass from Goose to Faden. Going to keep continuing the offensive momentum here. Faden, again, not wanting to give up this possession quite yet. Goose, not enough boost to contest this 50, as Snarf just going to clear it on down the field. Faden back to N4K. N4K, the sniper for his team, being able to shoot the ball from wherever he pleases. Dark going to get a demo onto Goose. Deadman and Faden have to play a little bit of solid defense here. Trying to compensate until Goose can get a nice clear out. Both teams just trying to clear the ball out. Just wide. N4K, the slow ball. Deadman walking, can't get to it. N4K 1-0 with just over a minute of playtime.
How many goals have we seen from Atlas where the ball just trickles into the net at this point? They're not trying to fire the ball in there. They're just rolling it nice and easy, just tapping it in there.
Nothing wrong with slow play, like you said, Vamiick. A goal is a goal, and I think Atlas is taking that to heart here. As N4K again getting these crazy plays just from the corner, and all he does is just slow play it, and he just freaks out Dead Goose's defense. Goose up to bat, getting blocked by Atlas. Faden with a nice pinch, trying to lead the charge for his team. Faden, though, getting assassinated by N4K. Goose off the back wall. Faden again, trying to go for that self-dish. Going for a bump onto Snarf. Triple commit on offense for Team Dead Goose. Faden trying to buy time, but no worries. Snarf's going to play it slow here. Back into the corner we go. Goose versus N4K. Dark now last man back. Going to get the clear. Faden. Can he get the dish? No one's home. Yes, he can. As Faden ties it up for Team Dead Goose. 1 apiece with just under 3 minutes to go.
And of course, why wouldn't the game be tied? With the way these games have been going, I'm surprised it's not 5-5 at this point.
Back and forth we go. Constant plays from both teams. Just over halftime here. Snarf unable to execute. It's a little too high up for him, as N4K going to try to carry it down. Not for being denied by Deadman. Deadman going for a great bump on a Dark. Dark can't recover, but luckily the Fennec barely is able to get a touch onto that ball off the wall. Good pass to end as he clears it downfield and possibly into the back of the net. Huge save from Faden. My goodness, what a snipe from End.
I don't know how that ball didn't end up in the net with that power and placement. Faden showing his defensive skills there.
Faden once again upper 90, top shelf where grandma keeps her cookies. Atlas unable to defend that. Faden gets another one for his team.
Showing his defensive skills and then immediately showing us his offensive skills. Great placement all the way from midfield off the sidewall. That's great shot there by Faden to give Dead Goose the lead.
Just over 2 minutes to go, 2-1 in the series, or excuse me, in the game right now. As Dead Goose, oh my gosh, N4K, how did he get it past all 3 defenders? I don't know, the man is a wizard. Huge equalizer as he just goes into dunk on both Deadman and Faden. Huge offensive play from the team captain.
Yeah, just following that ball all the way. And a great answer right there to equalize this game.
Huge play from the team captain. Definitely wanting to keep inspiring his teammates. No matter the score, keep on going. Because you never know what these overtimes will look like. As Goose bailing out his team. It's a nice clear Faden. Going for that fast offensive play. Gets the roundabout, Deadman walking with an unfortunate touch. Goose now forced to be on the retreat. Does get a nice demo on the front man, Snarf. Dark gonna follow up though. It's a nice clear Faden. Trying to get there, but it's gonna be a double commit between End and Snarf here. As Dark full boost. Trying to get this ball out of his half. Nobody's home so far. Dark, can he get the touch? Yes, he can! Just over a minute left, Dark. With the leading goal, 3-2 now. Great cherry-picking play. As Dark downfield secures the goal for his team. Deadman walking now, leading the charge for his team. 3-2 is the score. Goose with a big demo onto Dark. Starting to see a little bit of desperation out of Team Dead Goose as Snarf gets a nice bump on it. Deadman walking. N4K gonna get bumped as well. Both teams just scrapping it out into their corner. Goose getting a nice clear. Goose unable to get to it. Faden gets demoed as well. Dark is all by himself. Can he secure it? No! Goose able to get back in time. Deadman walking. Trying to go for the clear, but was a little too weak as N4K able to intercept. 15 seconds remaining. No time for slow play as Faden beats the ball downfield. Goose as well. Dark trying to stop the bleeding. Faden with a beautiful center. This could be it. Deadman walking past Snarf. Faden, 2 seconds left to equalizer. Game 5 overtime. Here we come.
You just had a feeling the way Dead Goose was marching down the field with that ball, passing it back and forth with each other, able to gain their composure after the few Atlas touches.
It's not an Atlas versus Dead Goose series if we don't have the most overtimes possible. As again, we've entered our 3rd overtime of the series. Both teams duking it out. Snarf trying to go low. Deadman walking, reading up. But no big deal, says Deadman. Is able to get a foot on it. Dark. Unfortunate touch! N4K gonna swing the overtime in their favor now. As N4K with the hat trick to end the overtime. Desperate touch, miscommunication between Goose and Faden. Unfortunate, but Atlas take the W.
Man, but Dark, great touch there to set N4K up. And now Atlas is going to be on match point. If they win one more, you will see them in the grand finals against Fribadunks. But Dead Goose needs to win this next one if they want a chance.
I mean, it's definitely possible the way how even these games have been going. It is definitely possible to see a Game 7, but it is also entirely possible that End and his team Atlas 512 might be able to take the win for the series. only time will tell, Vamiick, as we enter game number 6.
If I was a betting man, which I am, I would definitely count on Dead Goose tying this series up and sending it to Game 7.
Snarf already starting strong with a demo onto the team captain, Faden. Faden again finding himself in his own corner for the umpteenth time as Goose and Deadman gonna double commit on defense, but Goose with a great touch is gonna beat out N4K. Now before N tries to make a move, Dark already on the wall. Can't capitalize it on it though, so they're gonna send in their second man Snarf to deal with it. Team Dead Goose really have to get this ball out of their corner right now for the game's sake and the momentum's sake. Deadman walking with a great flick. Snarf to intercept. Faden with another bullet downfield. End to Snarf. Intercepted by Goose. Ball is midfield for now. Not before Goose can set up his teammate. N4K getting a nice touch off the back wall. Deadman walking, last man back. You can't jump. Dark gonna get a nice goal for Atlas and establish a small lead in their favor. Just over a minute having been played.
Now Atlas has them right where they want them. They have the lead. They have 4 minutes left. All they have to do is just keep the ball away and just play defense now.
N4K again with that signature corner to solo play of his we've seen all series. Deadman walking, getting a nice flick, beating out 2. It's too high. Where's the offense? Not there. Faden not reading the crossbar. So unfortunate situation. Team Dead Goose had the equalizer. Deadman walking, last man back though. Gonna try to rally the troops once more. It's a double commit from defense. Goose with a nice clear. Faden to intercept. The counter cleared. Goose down to end. Intercepted by Deadman again. Goose trying to find these demos and bumps. Trying to find anything he can. Faden. Beautiful block by Dark, but nice shot by Faden as well. Snarf. Little boost to keep moving forward. Goose trying to find that bump in the air. Dark really stepping up in the latter part of this series so far. Deadman walking. Gonna go for the solo play off of the corner. Does manage to beat Dark. Gonna pass it down to his teammate Goose. Faden unable to find the ball down the field, just a little too far in front of him. And again, nobody's home. Snarf gonna get the second goal of the game.
Yeah, this Atlas, everything is going right for them now. They're doing it on both sides of the field. 2.5 minutes left, just half the game. I'm liking my chances if I'm Atlas, and Dead Goose need to step it up now.
We've seen a comeback from 3 goals, but Snarf is not making it easy. Just over halftime to go. They have to rally back 3 goals in 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Going to be a hard feat for Team Dead Goose, but you can't count them out yet. They have countered Team Atlas before in this series. It's just going to be a hard mountain to climb for the team. And 4K. Just wide. Dark going to play it slow, knowing he doesn't have to go too fast. But Faden going to get in his face. And 4K on the retreat. Getting a nice touch. Goose, unfortunately, not getting a touch. And 4K bringing it off the corner once again, like he always does. Faden getting a nice touch, though, beating out all 3 of Atlas. Unfortunately, it's not on target, so they have a little bit of time to work with. Faden just seeking blood. Going for all these bumps and demos. And 4K, down the field we go. Faden getting a nice kill. Trying to go for a fast touch. Seeking a fast challenge, but not what Atlas had in mind. Dark waiting out Goose's touch, and 4K up. Faden off the wall again. Down to his teammate Deadman walking. Dark gonna pop it up. Nobody else on Dead Goose. Is there to claim it. Goose out of boost and out of opportunities right now. Unable to contest the ball. Faden going for another 50. It lands in the corner. Faden, though, does bail out his team with a nice touch. Unfortunately, Deadman walking can't get there. as Dark going to get the demo on him, but not before Goose can get the demo onto the team captain. Doesn't matter, though. Dark going to continue downfield. The ball is in a little dangerous spot. Goose with a really great clear, just what Team Dead Goose needed right now, but it seems Atlas is buying plenty of time. Again, 3-0. Can they save it? No! And this game is just straying further and further from Team Dead Goose as Snarf with a hat trick on the board, and the game is not over yet.
4-goal lead, 44 seconds left. It's Atlas is to lose. Unless something drastic happens, I think this is all Atlas. I don't think Dead Goose has a chance with this little time left.
Deadman walking, trying to pass it up to Faden, but met by a double commit on defense, able to block out the pass forward. Just Team Dead Goose getting all of their strengths figured out by Atlas, squashed as Faden. 15 seconds left. Could be a shutout for Team Atlas. Very strong showing. As Goose unable to get a consolation goal, but Deadman walking. Gonna say, don't worry, pal, I got your back.
They're gonna make sure it's not a shutout, but 3 seconds left. It's technically possible, but this game is all over. Atlas is going to the grand finals. Blinksy gets his run back. Gonna see if they can get one more for the road here, but that's gonna do it.
Atlas 512 going to make a grand finals appearance once more. Very reminiscent of last season, ladies and gentlemen. These two captains duked it out last season, and 4K and his team wound up taking the W last season, so they are hoping to get a rematch on the side of Fribidunks, but on the side of Atlas 512, they're looking to secure another back-to-back win. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fantastic interview with the one, the only team captain and 4K. And you're going to the grand finals again, looking to repeat your championship. How you feeling?
Well, the first match went how we wanted. We did not want to play full send because it did not go our way in the regular season. So yeah, feeling pretty good.
Great to hear. I mean, I know you go ahead, Vamiick.
Oh, sorry. Well, Blinksy said he wanted to play you guys too, so I guess you both get yours. How do you feel that Fribidunks is looking forward to playing you guys?
Well, I mean, we played Blinksy last season, and that did not go his way. So, I mean, rematch, I'll take it.
We love to see it. Good. It's good TV.
Well,
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
oftentimes in the series, I mean, it was a little later, 6 games to be exact. It took you guys to take out the W and wind up advancing to the grand finals. But, you know, a couple of those overtimes were really, really close. You want to take us through how you and your team kind of felt going into those overtimes?
Well, I know like the first 2, I think, were off of like a goal that was within the last 10 seconds. So I think we really just came out pushing then, and it worked out.
All right. Well, again, congratulations, N4K, captain of Atlas 512, and good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
And as always, we got another fantastic player. We have Dark from Atlas 512, the winning team, going on to the grand finals. Dark, how you feeling, man?
I'm pretty hyped about it.
That's good to hear, man. So, is this your first grand finals appearance for 9Moons?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man. So, how you feeling? Excited, nervous? Talk me through it.
A little bit of both. This is my first season in 9Moons, so I'm kind of hyped to be in grand finals. Other than that, I've only ever been in grand finals one other time in any league I've played, so it's pretty cool.
I was gonna say I thought this was your first season with this too. So hey, 1 for 1 on grand finals, not a bad job. So going into this, Fribadunk said they were looking forward to playing you guys, and we get to hear from End his opinion on it. Who would going into it? Who were you looking forward to playing? Full Send or Fribadunks?
Honestly, I was okay with either one. I just wanted to have a good game.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So hopefully, I'm sure we're gonna get a great series between you guys and Fribadunks. A little history between the two team captains since before you were with us, but both you guys have really earned it. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Well, Dark, again, congratulations, man. 1 for 1, already heading into the grand finals. Congratulations, and best of luck to you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the semifinals for 9Moons Season 3 of Rocket League. We have a wonderful grand final showing. Fribadunks versus Atlas 512, a rematch of the championship teams from last season with a little bit of a change for a couple players here, but nonetheless, it is going to be the rematch of the captains. Very looking forward to seeing this rematch. Vamiick, any more last words?
I had a great time joining you this week, big fella. Hopefully maybe next season I get to join you again. Maybe not in the playoffs. You know, I'd like to make it a little further next season. But yeah, it was a great time. Had some great matches, and I'm looking forward to these grand finals.
All right. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and raid our very own good friend Dale Duo. So stick around and make sure to raid, show him the 9Moons love and happiness. But as always, from the 9Moons studio, thank you all so much for watching, for predicting, and just overall being able to, witness some great Rocket League. Until next time, see you later.